Welcome to the Daily Jerry Anderson podcast on this day of St. Paddy, where scant respect is shown to the national figure who drove all snakes out of Ireland, leaving only a few behind to govern us, north and south.
Tell me this.
Yes.
I'm almost ashamed and embarrassed to ask this question.
Yes.
I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind anything you say. I don't listen anyway.
No.
Go ahead.
Is this St. Patrick's birthday?
What's why I keep saying happy birthday to people?
Why, what?
It might be like Christmas.
What
You know
is?
the way-
What does this day mean?
I don't know.
St.
Do you
Patrick's
know?
Day.
It's almost. Do you know why Christmas is on the 25th of January? Of
You
December?
explained that to me. It's very
Well, maybe there are
complicated.
people- well, it's
and
not
it's too
complicated.
complicated. I don't
It's the
understand
Christmas
it.
is on-
I want to know about St. Patrick.
No, but
is this his
Christmas is
birthday?
on-
What
it
age
may
is
be
he?
that same thing.
Well, what age is he?
He's 48.
All right.
See, Christmas is on the 25th of December because people high up wanted to stop people celebrating a Roman festival called Saturnalia, where people took off all their clothes and drank and jumped around fires. And they said, that's just boys, we can't have that. I'll carry on. People there naked running around fires. Tell you what we'll do. We'll tell them that your man was born on 25th of December, and we'll make that Christmas, and we'll invent a Santa, and we'll get him to drink Coca-Cola, and then everybody will put their socks up, and they'll put their clothes on. They'll stop running around them, running after women. And they will make it a nice holy thing. It'll be great. They'll stop them all. But what about St. Bridget?
But what about St. Patrick?
What
Is
about
this
St.
his
Bridget?
birthday?
What about St. Bridget? Happy birthday, St. Patrick. Only a country with no pride would have pushed poor Bridget to the side and proclaimed our national saint should be a blow-in from across the sea. Only a nation on its knees would so quickly acquiesce. By forelock tugging is our forte. We always push our own away. Only a country with no spine would roll in the mud, supine, supine. Laud the man from over the seas. Ignore poor Bridget on her knees. Don't blame St. Bridget for the noisy bands or when things kick off in the Holy Lands. Today all paddies are on the tear in honour of the man from God knows where. The presenter has decided to run the New York Marathon for charity. There is a certain amount of expense involved which he regards as nothing to do with him. In order to get other people to finance him, he will be driven to participate in fundraising stunts. And I'm going to invite other people as well.
Is this going to be in Derry?
Oh, yes,
All right,
in the
okay.
City Hotel in Derry, Londonderry, sometime in the future. And I might do one in Belfast as well.
You should do.
I'm going to do one here because
You should do one here and one in Belfast.
I will do that. As I would like to say that I'm starting to fill up.
Mm-hmm. And am I introducing you?
No, I'm going to get someone professional.
Oh, so Jana wants to know, is she invited?
Oh, she has to pay in.
Oh, you see.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. There'll be none of that. Jerry, I sent you a request, and you pay in, Sean? I'll give you. It'll be probably a tenner.
Well, I'll tell you something.
I'll let you in for $9.50.
Right. No, I'm going to tell you now. I asked you, was I involved in it? And he says no. So that's right. That's it. That's it.
Of course you're comparing it.
No, I'm not.
You and I are comparing it together.
No.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only pulling your chain.
No, you says no, and you meant it.
I
And
meant it, but I
yes,
can't
you
get
meant
out of it.
I am going to sit in the audience and I'm going to heckle. I'm going to throw.
No, I
I'm
want
going
you
to throw
to.
grapes at
I
you.
want you and I to present it together.
No, I'm not doing it.
You're not going to work for charity.
I offered, and you poo-pooed me.
Didn't poo-poo you.
You did. You poo-pooed all
I
over
just
me.
said no. I
You did.
poo-pooed all over the place. The presenter's abrasive and scabrous personality was formed early due to traumatic events during his preliminary schooling. A listener senses this, senses an opening, and is in like a rat up a spout.
There's a man waiting 15 minutes.
Oh, that's too long.
Yes,
Where is he?
he's on one.
Good morning, sir. Waiting 15 minutes. I apologise. It's his fault. Hello, good morning.
Far too bloody long.
It is, I know. I'm sorry. It's terrible hanging on that phone knowing that I could come to you at any minute and you can't even go for a pee or nothing.
Jerry.
Yes.
What school did you go to?
I went to a number of schools. I attended the Little Nuns in Francis Street in Derrystoke, Londonderry. Then I graduated to Rosemount Boys School. And then I went to the Christian Brothers Technical School, Browley Hill in Derrystoke, Londonderry, where I learned how to duck when they called my name. Because whenever they called your name, an object would fly past your head immediately afterwards.
The duster usually come flying down the room.
The duster, yes. Anderson,
Why?
what?
No, did they teach you Irish?
Yes, but they had do you know what they did?
What did it?
We used to do rudimentary French and Irish. You see? So what the Christian, after the first year, you'd see them go, je m'appelle. You're doing all that stuff the first year, you see. And then at the end of the first year, the brothers used to go up and say, right now, we've got a choice. You can either, on your second and third and fourth years, you'd have to do one language. Now, we're only doing French and Irish. So you're doing Irish. The presenter learns late that financial resources are employed on other lesser programmes, while T is presumably expected to bite the bullet. And furthermore, this has been going on behind his back. And you too can win a radiofoil mug.
Janet, by the way,
Remember you used to give away radiofoil sweatshirts and mugs and hats and everything? Remember, it's all stopped now.
I started yesterday. I was doing it yesterday.
Well, what are you giving away?
I give away wonderful radiofoil coats.
Coats?
Coats.
What do you mean, a coat that you can wear?
Yes.
What kind of a coat?
They're very nice coats. Very nice.
Why have I not been seen? I never saw any of those. I
They're
need a
not
coat.
for you. You're Radio Ulster. This is for the wee programme. Yes.
Segregation.
Yes, they were bought for the wee programme.
Well, show me one of those radiofoil coats. Is it a wee short coat? Is it a car coat, is it?
Yes.
It's a wee...
Is it a car?
no, it's...
Janet says, yes.
a fleece-lined coat.
Fleece line. So it's a fleece then?
It's not a fleece. No, it's not a
It's a
fleece.
fleece
we
line?
have fleeces and we have coats.
I've never seen a fleece even.
Well,
You've got a fleece and you've got coats that are fleece lined?
Yes.
I have nothing.
And we have wonderful polo shirts and polo necks.
Sure, I need all that stuff. I have nothing. Why do I have nothing?
Because it's the Radiofoil logo on front and back.
But why have I got
Everybody
nothing?
knows you're Radiofoil.
But I have
you're
nothing.
Radio Ulster. You can't
The
wear
point
it.
is, you've got a wee programme, you've got everything. I'm in a big programme and I have nothing. What's wrong with this?
Because you don't do anything.
That's right, I don't do anything. The programme prides itself on suggesting means of removing stains from all manner of household objects and young children. But every once in a while, we are given a mountain to climb.
Kathleen, would that make it all sticky? If you were to squeeze a lemon all over it?
No. You wouldn't squeeze a lemon over it. You'd squeeze the lemon into a wee container and dip your finger in a wee bit of cloth.
The only experience I have of that was my brother when he first started playing trombone. He didn't know much about the instrument, but he went to a dance one time and he saw somebody playing trombone in the band. And do you know the way you have to lubricate the slide? Well, he saw this guy, do you know those little Jif lemon things that look like a lemon? So he saw this guy bringing this out and squirting it on the thing. And he went, I must get that. So he went to the shop and he got the lemon thing. So he put it on the slide and it jammed and he had to get a chisel, I think, to separate it. And then he suddenly realised that the guy was using the lemon thing to hold water. He was putting lemon juice on it. Anyway.
Well, listen.
Yeah, you need no fun.
No, Janet has Googled.
Has she just Googled? Has she? Googled?
Good for Janet.
Good, Janet.
Janet Googled.
Well,
And
God, that's a remarkable leap
things
forward.
you'll need to clean your piano. You will need baking soda. You will need lemon.
Hold on a minute. Do you want to write this down now?
Yeah, I'm writing.
It's baking soda, lemon juice, a soft, damp cloth, mild soap, and of course some water. And
Mix that up.
And rub gently
Oh,
until sparkling clean.
I have a gentle hand anyhow, Jerry.
Janet, do something with him, will you? Do something with him. All right then, okay. Try that anyway. If anyone else has any more suggestions, we'll pass them on to you. Okay, love?
Thank you very much, Jerry.
That's all. Bye.
All the best.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Here's a request, which is in tune with our St. Patrick's Day aspirations. Please play Whiskey on a Sunday.
Oh, is that Danny Doyle?
No.
Johnny McAvoy?
From the Rapparees.
Oh.
It's from the Rapparees' latest CD, which is called Wrapped Up.
Danny Doyle was a friend of yours.
I used to tour with Danny Doyle.
See?
Come day, go day, wishing me heart it was Sunday. Drinking buttermilk all the week, whiskey on a Sunday. I used to love him singing that. I used to be on stage, you see, and he'd be singing that, and I'd be going, I love you, Danny.
Where is Danny?
He's retired, and is a very wealthy man, and is very happy indeed. Is he? As indeed we will never be. It is noticed that during the last 5 minutes of the programme, when the plant is switched over in readiness for talkback, that somebody in Belfast decides that the presenter's volume is too high. They turn him down, and he is helpless. It's no way to run a railroad.
You're away down now.
Will you stop it?
You're dipping down
It's
in
Wendy.
levels. It's
Milk.
not Wendy.
Milk will clean your ivory.
You're dipping down and you're dipping
I
out.
can't help it. I'm talking the way I always talk. They've turned me down.
No.
I know what's happened.
What?
The people in Belfast take over the feed thing.
The feed thing.
You know the feed thing. They take it. You know it's like the ship, and you're in the ship, and you turn the big wheel, and the boy comes up and says, "I'll take her now, boss."
The pilot.
The pilot. See what they do? They take. Think of Radio Ulster as a big ship, and from half 10,
is Wendy steering the ship now?
Wendy's steering it now, and she says he's too loud. She's turning him down. That's what's happening. See, they take it about 5 to 12.
Well, would Wendy take a call on one?
I'll ask her.
Go on, a quick call. Ask.
Ask Wendy, will you take a call on one?
Okay.
Thank you for listening. Back tomorrow. Isn't this fun?